Now, as you know, I've been doing a lot of research on acupressure, and I found a video on self-acupressure for a good night's sleep, but it was quite difficult to follow. So I thought I would do a follow along and I'll do my own little version, but then what I'll do is I'll link you to the original. But it's because it's for a good night's sleep and it seems very simple. And I don't know again if it's because you're willing it to work, but just the process of trying it out did actually feel very relaxing and I did start to feel a little bit sleepy. So I'm going to follow along just with the basics of it just now. There's a big bit at the beginning and then there's a bit at the end where you work on the foot, but I'll just show you some on the hand, and then if you're interested and get a chance to do it, you can let me know if it also makes you feel quite relaxed and if indeed you use it to try and get a good night's sleep. So I'm just going to press play on the video and I'm going to follow along. And basically they do talk about the different areas and they name them, but I'm going to keep it really light and really easy to follow. Basically, you can go as in depth as you like, but I don't want us to go too in depth. So what you're doing is you're tensing your hand so that you can see the tendons quite easily. And then basically it's almost like a finger's breadth, and you work down 2, and then that's your point. And then what you're doing is you're just pressing in here, and then you can hold and press, hold and press. You can relax the hand a little bit if you want. And the theory is that this area does help you to relax and can help you to sleep. So you can do little circles and then you can press and then do some more circles. And as I always say, quite a firm pressure. And maybe a little press in, quite firm. And do you remember when I did the podcast, the suggestions are always from about 1 to 3 minutes. So I would say that's maybe roughly 1 minute. So you can hold that there. So then we move on to acupressure points in the wrist. And lightly running your fingers over the wrist and back. And I can actually see there where I've been pressing in, it's maybe a little bit firmer than I thought. You can see that there. We always had, not in any particular massage routine, but we did have some movements where you would do this on the wrist and it was very relaxing. So then you start to click it back and you think, you know, a lot of massage routines do cross over in a lot of styles and disciplines. So you're just moving backwards and forwards over here, and there's acupressure points that you're hitting here. So then we are moving, almost like hooking the fingers around the wrist, and you're massaging the same points, but you're covering front and back. Now I'm only working on one hand, but obviously you would work on both hands. And I've got no massage medium here, but you could even do this maybe at night if you like to pop a little bit of hand lotion on. You could do that too. So what you're doing here is the tips of the fingers have a lot of acupressure points. So you're just working over the tips of the fingers. And there's quite a lot of people, you know, if you've ever sat maybe in a waiting room and people might be fidgeting, it's interesting to think that some people do this without consciously thinking about it. And they're actually covering acupressure points to help themselves relax. And it's such a simple process. And again, I'm just concentrating on one hand, but you would do both. So that's a really simple routine that you could try at night and see if it has any effect. Again, it could be part of the relaxation process that you can begin to help yourself get sleepy. But I'd be really interested to know what you think. I feel the process is actually very relaxing, especially when you're massaging here. I did actually start to feel myself getting a little bit tired, but I don't know if that's because I'm willing it on or not. So if you give it a try, let me know your thoughts. I'm going to link the original in because it's also got the foot massage too. And if you want more of these videos, then I'm always happy to do them. Again, if you get any further suggestions, just let me know. And I will see you soon.